Welcome, Screen Fiend fans, as now you will hear and learn the truth behind how the Emperor was able to return. There are many people out there in this world who don't know how this was even possible. They said, well, how was the Emperor able to come back in this new series? It does not make sense. I said, sure it does. And don't worry, we will do the top 10 worst videos of 2019. That video will be coming out today, and you guys have no idea what's going to be number one. I can guarantee you that. It's going to catch you off guard, and I know it. But let's talk about the rise of Skywalker. As people need things explained to them in full detail now because people have been dumbed down and reduced to not knowing how to think and can't put anything together anymore. And since they can't put anything together for themselves anymore, I'm forced to explain to you what has transpired. Are you ready? Now, if you haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker, I advise you do so already. Go out to the movie theater right now, buy your tickets, and go watch The Rise of Skywalker. If not, and you're ready to hear spoilers about the film, away we go. Now, the Emperor came back in The Rise of Skywalker, and many people wanted to know how this was done. When he was thrown down a reactor, that last time we seen him in The Return of the Jedi. Palpatine is one of the strongest force users we've ever seen, balancing both sides. But in The Rise of Skywalker, you could see his eyes were completely gray, his lips were black, he looked like a walking corpse. And that is because he was. When he was thrown down the reactor in Return of the Jedi, Palpatine used his lightning force to try to protect himself as much as he could, but the blast and the impact mixed with the reactor destroyed him physically. And in Return of the Jedi, you see his spirit leaves and go up. When you see that gray wave float up, that was his spirit leaving his body. So Palpatine died, but his spirit returned back from the Force world of the Sith back to his body, his original corpse that you see hanging on a life support to transport it around because he's using his Force abilities just to stay in his original form. If you can understand that. That's why the eyes are gray. That's why his lips are black, was because he was dead. He was controlling his body from the other side, using his body. That's like if Luke came back from the Force world and tried to take over Rey's body. That is what would happen. So Palpatine, when he said he's died before, that's what he meant. That's why his body is all decayed and messed up from the actual blast. He's controlling his body from the outer world and was able to bring and work and operate through his physical form. Definitely. If you want to support the page, the Cash App or his Carcino and the Streamlab works here. You could donate in the Streamlab. Well, the Emperor Palpatine, his powers, many consider to be unnatural. So I have to explain it again, as there's many people with bigger platforms than myself are out here misleading the public. And it has definitely been disturbing to watch people mislead the public yet again. So, with that being said, we are out, ladies and gentlemen.